Hello everyone and welcome to this episode. As you can see, I am standing by a neem tree. In Yoruba land, we call this neem tree dongoyaro tree. So here I am holding a branch of the tree. Now dongoyaro tree can be used for several purposes. Some people cook it to make concoctions for health benefits. Some other people use it to make oil for skin issues. We also use it for our soap making, our curative and antiseptic purposes. What do I mean by that? Neem leaves, the neem tree, every part of this tree has different purposes and different uses. So this tree, we can come out with it with neem oil, we can make neem soap. I will be taking you through how we are going to be using this leaf for several purposes. Be it the oil, be it the soap, how we are going to be using it for health benefits. So it can serve antiseptic and curative. That implies that it can be for prevention in some cases, and it can actually cure some skin diseases. Come along with me as I take you through the do's and the don'ts and how we are supposed to use this neem tree for your benefit.
Here we are about to start the neem oil production. So I'm going to be weighing in my leaf, as you can see. Now the leaf is wet. I'm trying to make sure that I complete the gram to 50 gram so that I can be able to, I'm just doing this for uniformity's sake. I'm trying to show us the gram here so that we can see 50 gram this on this scale. Now behind this scale you will see two oils. Behind this when I remove this nylon now, you'll be seeing two oils. The one in the 1 liter is the sunflower oil. The one in the 500 ml, the smaller one, is the 500 ml, is the palm kernel oil. You are really going to have to pardon me with this video. One of my children is the one doing the covering of the video, so a lot of times my back was showing, but it will not disturb me from passing the message I intend to pass throughout this video. So I'm pouring in the neem leaf into the mixer. I'm going to be blending it with the oil. You know, when you want to blend something, you need to pour water. So in this case, I'm pouring in my sunflower oil into the mixer. I'm showing us this is 1 liter, but I didn't pour everything at first. So I poured in my oil into the jug. Then I covered it up. I'm trying to cover it up before the time I'm going to blend it. So anytime my back is showing, you just have to pardon me, because the videographer is not a professional, but that will not disturb our video. So you can see me blending the neem leaf. I'm blending it. While I do that, I want you to understand that the neem leaf we blend with sunflower oil is edible. Yes, you heard me right. You can boil your yam. You can use this particular blend to eat your yam. You can fry it. You can add this oil and the neem leaf inside your stew. Now I'm adding in the remaining neem leaf. I didn't add the 50 gram, the entire 50 gram I measured earlier. So I'm adding in the remaining neem leaf into my blender. Then I'll be adding in more of the sunflower oil. I'm adding in more of the sunflower oil to be able to get the blending, completely blend the oil and the leaf together. So I'm covering it again. Then I'll be putting on the blender to be able to blend it smooth. So it is after we have blended it smooth, then I'll be able to put it on fire to warm it. Now if you actually did this with a dry leaf, you wouldn't need to put it on fire. So for the fact that I'm doing it with a wet leaf, I mean the leaf still has water content in it. That is why I'll be putting this on fire. So I brought this out. You can see I already lit the gas. So I brought this out trying to show us how well smooth blended it is, and I'm pouring it into a plain pot. Because this is oil, I don't really need to put oil again inside that pot to be able to cook it. So maybe some people will be of the opinion the moment you cook it, it's not going to serve the function it's supposed to serve. No, that is not the case. You know, our leaves, even while the tree is there, we have scorching sun that works and affect the leaves on a daily basis, and our leaves are still used to prepare our concoction and to serve other purposes, and they work fine. So please remove that opinion that because we have put it on fire, then that will not make this leaf to perform the purpose you want it to perform. No, it's definitely going to perform the purpose. You can see me struggling with the blender to remove it. I eventually was able to remove it. Then I poured it into the pot. You know, initially there was leftover in the jug, so I added the remaining neem oil, then reblended it so that I'll be able to scoop out everything inside that jug. So you can see me using the plastic spoon to scoop out everything inside my pot. So I'll be cooking this for a few minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I'm trying to show us. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry the camera did not catch that. I'll be showing you a picture of that. You can see me picking my phone to snap that picture. So while I'm waiting for that to be ready, I decided to do the second blending. So right now I'm pouring in the leaf. I measured another 50 grams. I didn't need to show us that. I already told us that the measurement of this 50 grams of neem leaf is for consistency purpose. So now I'm pouring in my palm kernel oil. For those of us that are not into soap making, sunflower oil and blended with the neem oil is good for you. You can put it in the cream. You can use it for rashes cream. It can serve as something to prevent rashes. It can serve as something to cure the rashes. Now, while I'm making this video, we have a lot of people having chicken pox, measles. If you know that that has been reported maybe in your children's school, you can use the neem soap. I'll be posting the neem video, soap video after this particular video. You can use the neem soap to bathe your children or to bathe by yourself so that you can prevent yourself from catching all those sickness, diseases, all those airborne, all those rashes and skin disorders that are happening when the weather is this hot. So now I'm blending this with palm kernel oil. Now the palm kernel oil is a hard oil in soap production, where neem oil, sunflower oil is actually a soft oil. What that implies, we cannot use sunflower oil all alone to make our soap production. So we actually need to use palm kernel oil or palm oil or coconut oil. Those are examples of hard oils. We actually need those ones for us to be able to make a perfect bar. Therefore, I'm making another batch, which is the palm kernel oil batch, so that if I want to make a neem bar, I can actually improvise my oil by using this palm kernel oil that already infused my neem leaf into it. You know, I can actually tell us that neem leaf or the neem tree is underrated in our environment. We have the tree all over. Like in my environment, before I leave my house and I get to my working store, I'm going to see nothing less than 10 different trees of neem. I don't know if that is the same in some environments, but I don't see people use it. You know, look at the oil. I will show us the picture. My photographer is not catching the glimpse of this, but I'm going to be showing us the picture on the screen. You can see that the oil is a little bit darker now. It's not like as light green as it was. So I'm showing us this the palm kernel oil is still looking green. So I'll be pouring this into the pot. I'll be pouring that off outside from the pot. Then I'll be pouring this into the pot so that we are going to be cooking the palm kernel on. So at the end of the day, I'll be showing us the two results. So I already poured that off the pot. I'm trying to pour this palm kernel blended neem into the pot now. I'll be showing us the end result of the two as by the time we are done with the blending. So like I was saying, the one we used with sunflower is edible. We can pour it in our cream. The comedogenic value of sunflower oil is low. We can use this in our cream. We can rub it like that. The only disadvantage that I see in this is the smell. So if you are particular about the smell, you may make that your night cream. You can pour it into your night cream or the night cream for the children. If you are also particular about the smell and you want to use it during the day, you can add fragrance to that particular cream or that particular oil. You have to sieve out the leaf. The moment we are done, we have to sieve out that leaf. I'm trying to scoop out the oil that is on that nylon into the pot. Then when we scoop it out, the sunflower oil, the one with sunflower oil, like I said earlier, is edible. We can add it to a variety of things. Now this one that we made with palm kernel oil is also edible. We have people that eat palm kernel oil, but my major purpose of separating the oils, for making palm kernel oil separate and for making the one for, you can see, oh, the cameraman is getting our pictures very clear now, so you can see that the palm kernel oil and the neem leaf is still, even though I just brought it down from fire, it's still looking watery. It's still looking like water is in it. You can see. So we're going to put it on the heat, let it heat up a little, so that we can actually pour it aside and be able to, both oils. So when we see the difference between the both oils, you'll be able to understand the difference between that one made with big palm kernel oil and that one made with sunflower oil, to use it for our soaps. So there'll be soaps on neem leaf and neem production. After now, I'll be showing you the sample. So here are the final outcome or the result of the neem oil that was made. Actually, whenever you use a liter, you know, I use 1 liter of sunflower oil to make this. Whenever I use 1 liter or any amount of oil I use to make the production of that neem oil, by the time I'm done, the oil will have reduced. As you can see this now, it was actually 1 liter. I'm sure you saw it in the video. It was filled up, but now it has reduced. But that is not the bone of contention. The issue, the bone of contention today is, how do we use this neem oil and what are the benefits for us? You know, like I said in the intro, that it has antiseptic properties. You can put it in your cream, you can rub it like this. You know, there is an oil that people buy in the market, they call it mineral oil. They just buy paraffin oil from us and add perf. You can use this in place of mineral oil, because this will have other properties apart from the one that the mineral oil is smelling and oily your body. This will also act as an antiseptic. It will work against any anomaly on your skin. It could also cure for those people that, you know, a lot of chicken pox and some things are going on now. This oil, neem oil, will do the curative as well as the antiseptic. Also, apart from whether we're talking about curative or antiseptic, it helps against acne prone skin. If you are there, you're having acne prone skin, all you need to do is dilute this into your face cream, or you dilute this to make a face cream. We can use this oil to make our hair cream, we can use it to make our face cream, we can use it to make our body cream, we can use it to make our body oil. Name it. There are several things that this can make. And the good thing about this is that it can be used for children, it can be used for the young ones or the middle-aged ones, and it can be used for adults. So the grown-up, our mommies, our daddies, our grandmas, this will work as anti-wrinkles on their body. So I use sunflower because I know that sunflower is an oil that the chondrogenic value is very low. Now, either of these, let me just smell this to be able to. Okay, this I use PKO for this, and this is also sunflower. Now, I make this oil often before making this video. This is something that I've made often. We have sold a lot. We have used different kind of oils to make. I'm just showing you a sample of how you can do it by using the sunflower and using the palm kernel oil. You can use the coconut oil. If you have dry skin, coconut oil will be your best. In fact, when you are done with it, you can melt in shea butter into that oil and rub it on your body. If you don't want this awful smell that comes with it, you can actually put in fragrance into it and you are good to go. We can use it to, I will be making other videos on how we can use our neem oil to make a cream, maybe the one that I have cream based before and the one I don't have. We can also use this to for those of us that are interested in dieting. Yes, you can use this as your diet oil. You know, when we prepare tea in the morning, we are told to add coconut oil so that it will keep that person from being hungry. So if you add a coconut oil that you have fermented with your neem leaf, it will go a long way in helping to help you with your fat or with your weight. Also, for those of us that have any issue with our stomach, bitters, anything that is bitter actually has a lot to do within our system. So this will work for people that are having, maybe you are in your pre-diabetes, or you are diabetic, or you are having any issue. Those of us that has issues before the time we actually our monthly visitor arrives. When you take these few days to your monthly, it will come with ease. It will come, I can go on and on, but I appreciate the fact that you have watched this video, and I'm using this opportunity to tell you that there will be series of information on Neem as we go by. This is just the oil. Thereafter, we're posting the soap, we're posting the cream, we're posting several ways you can make use of this Neem oil. And just before I round up, I need to inform us that Neem, the Neem tree, the Neem leaf, the Neem oil, and Neem whatever, Neem bar, Neem cream, in Nigeria, I am in Nigeria and in any other environment where we have the Neem tree, like we have this surplus in Nigeria, Neem is actually underplayed. The effectiveness and the importance of this leaf is actually underplayed. I hope that with this video, you and I will be able to pick up this opportunity and make use of this thing to make ends meet. For those people with the way Nigeria is now, you can use this oil to make ends meet. You can use this oil to work on skins and make therapies both for drinking and on the body. Thank you, and I hope you subscribe. Please subscribe to this channel. I know that there are some people that watch the video and enjoy it. Subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumb up, and see you in my next video. Bye.